why I love Krissie a lot, and I think it's actually quite relevant for why we're all sort of here in this room today. So, so bear with me, it's a factual story, so I've got to get my facts right. So this was back in July '06, when Krissie and I were living in Sydney. We'd been married for 3.5 years. Krissie was a high-powered attorney at intellectual property firm, working very hard, and she was 6 months pregnant with Olivia. And one morning I walked into my work, and my boss said, "She wanted me to see you." And I said, "Okay, fine." He said, "Look, you know there's this project that's been going on that a number of people have been involved in, and one of the guys from our team has been involved in." He said, "This is a project that happened to be based in New York." And he said, "The project's gathering a bit of steam, and there's about 15 people going over from Sydney to New York to set themselves up for 2 or 3 months and try and get this deal done." And there was a guy on our team that was doing a specific role, and he apparently said to my boss that day that for whatever reason he couldn't. We sort of made the decision. He and his wife had a chat on the weekend. They made the decision that he wouldn't go. I think they had some vacation or something that they didn't want to give up. And so my boss said to me, "Would you like to go?" And I said, "Sure. That sounds pretty exciting, but my wife's 6 months pregnant, so I'm going to have a conversation with my wife." And so I picked up the phone and I called Krissie, and I said to Krissie, "So, boss just said, deal on in New York. It's going to be sort of 2 or 3 months. And I need to leave tomorrow." And then I sort of had this big sort of speech planned about, we should really have a serious talk about this because you're 6 months pregnant, that's her first child, we're getting house paint, there's a lot of stuff going on. But before I could get to that, Krissie said, "Go for it. Do it." Yay! And I'm pretty sure she didn't want to get rid of me. And I'm also pretty sure that she didn't know at that time that it would lead to a more permanent move to New York a couple of years later. But I'm absolutely sure she did it because she knew it was my dream to work in finance in New York, and she just wanted to support me in that dream. And no matter what the cost to her, no matter what the cost to her was going to be. And I thought then, and I've obviously thought many times since then and even before then, that making the decision to marry Krissie was obviously the best decision that I've ever made in my life. But it also made me realise that Krissie is actually quite unique, I think, in that respect. That she is very selfless, and I'm sure there's a bunch of you that would agree in this room that she often puts other people in front of herself. So I think I thought that was worth saying today on the occasion of your 40th birthday.